Hello and welcome to the Small Grants Program of Kenya, supported by the Global Environment Facility and implemented by the United Nations Development Program. In this short photo documentary, we will be sharing several brief project case studies that are targeting the eradication of persistent organic pollutants, POPs, around the Mount Kenya World Heritage Site. The nation of Kenya lies in East Africa and straddles the equator. Mount Kenya is located near the geographical center of the country on the eastern edge of the Great African Rift Valley. Mount Kenya's jagged peaks reach up to 5,199 meters above sea level, making it the second tallest mountain in Africa. The mountain was gazetted as a national park in 1949 and contains a wealth of stunning landscapes which have attracted outdoor enthusiasts and adventurers for well over a century. Mount Kenya is also a source of pride for the people of Kenya and a sacred location used to commemorate significant events in the nation's history. This includes the country's independence in 1963 and the promulgation of the new constitution in August 2010. The ecosystem is home to a diverse variety of plant and animal life. These include several endemic species of plants as well as rare endangered fauna species such as the mountain bongo antelope. As a result of its impressive landscapes and outstanding natural processes, Mount Kenya National Park and the surrounding forest reserves were designated as a Man and Biosphere Reserve in 1978. In 1997, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The numerous rivers and streams that originate on Mount Kenya support not only the ecosystem but also provide the lifeblood that feeds the area's principal economic activities. These include several large-scale flower and fresh produce farms as well as thousands of small and medium-scale farmers who produce food for local and export markets. However, in recent decades, the Mount Kenya World Heritage Site has experienced considerable environmental degradation due to rapid population growth and overexploitation of resources, including over-abstraction of rivers for agricultural and domestic use. Over the years, pollution of land and river waters has occurred as a result of use of chemical pesticides on crops. Many of these pesticides contain persistent organic pollutants which do not decompose in the environment and can cause serious health and environmental problems. Lack of proper sanitation facilities and waste disposal methods have also resulted in pollution. For instance, in most locations, solid waste are collected into central area and burned to reduce their mass. Open burning of solid wastes containing polythene bags and other plastics can unintentionally generate POPs which pollute soil, water, and air. These airborne POPs can be carried long distances, polluting areas far from the source. The Small Grants Program, SGP, with funding from Global Environment Facility, GEF, has been engaging stakeholders and supporting community-based projects in Kenya to address environmental issues for over 20 years. The program's focal areas include biodiversity conservation, land degradation, climate change mitigation, and POPs. As part of the SGP program in Kenya, the Community Management of Protected Area Conservation Initiative, COMPACT, has been working to address these threats and improve livelihoods through the support of over 70 community-based conservation projects around Mount Kenya. SGP and COMPACT are currently supporting a number of POPs projects. One of these projects is targeting over 2,100 small and medium holder farmers in the northwest Mount Kenya region. The project, led by the local NGO Mount Kenya Organic Farming, in partnership with 7 large private horticultural exporting farms, aims to educate local farmers on the environmental and health dangers of crops containing pesticides. The project is also introducing safe and economically feasible alternatives for pest control, including integrated pest management or IPM technology. IPM technology includes several biological non-chemical techniques for controlling pests and diseases. Some of these methods include the use of worms which consume harmful insects, intercropping of plants designed to attract pests away from desired crops, and the application of microscopic bacteria and organisms that prevent the formation and/or spreading of nematodes, fungi, and diseases. SGP and Compact are also supporting a community youth group in southwest Mount Kenya that is working with the local municipal council to reduce solid waste and improve livelihoods. The group, Ilima Youth, collects waste plastic materials and delivers them to plastic recycling facilities, reducing pollution and generating income for the youth. Technical support is also being availed to a local enterprise through a grant from the World Heritage Local Ecological Enterprise Program, WHLEAP, to develop and expand its plastic recycling business. This enterprise, dubbed Top-Notch Environment Solution, collects, cleans and shreds plastic waste into pellets and scraps, which are later turned into useful products. These are then turned into high-value consumer products such as plastic buckets, basins, gumboots, and poles for fencing. Both of these waste recycling projects have significantly reduced the amount of unintentional POPs released to the environment resulting from the burning of plastic wastes. SGP has also developed an internet-based training module to educate project managers and staff, agricultural field officers, farmers, waste recyclers, and other community members about the dangers of POPs. The training module also provides examples of successful community-based projects focused on POPs management. 32 individuals from the Mount Kenya region, including project representatives, SGP National Steering Committee members, Compact Local Consultative Body members, and agricultural extension officers, have successfully completed the course and received certificates. An initial team of 40 graduates from Mount Kenya were awarded a recognition certificate at a ceremony in May 2010 presided over by Dr. Terence Hay Eddy, a biodiversity specialist from SGP GF Headquarters Office in New York. In the coming months and years, this and other POPs project will strive to reduce the amount of POPs being released to the environment. This will be done through promotion of plastic recycling and alternative pest control strategies. Education and training targeting farmers, chemical stockists, municipal waste collectors, and local community will also continue. If the current pilot projects are successful, there is significant potential and opportunity to expand the projects to other parts of Kenya and beyond. Please remember that natural biological methods are always available as alternative to harmful POPs pesticides. For example, a row of a buffer plant like green fennel may be planted around a field of broccoli to attract pests such as the diamond moth, thus protecting the crop from pests. By using natural alternatives to pesticides, consumer health and the health of the environment can be safeguarded and costs associated with chemical spraying can be reduced.